Hey everybody, today we're going to go over release techniques for your hips and for your knees. We're going to start off with our quads first. So we're going to take that lacrosse ball. I want you to place it in the center of your quad. Now to work the entire surface area, we're going to go to just above your kneecap, all the way to just below your hip. So let's go ahead and place that lacrosse ball right on the center of your quad. We'll lay on down and make our way into a plank position. So from here, in that plank, you're going to support yourself with your forearms. You're going to work yourself all the way up to your hip bone and all the way down and just above your kneecap. Scanning the entire area. If you find some tender spots, go and hang out for 10 to 20 seconds until that pain dissipates, and keep scanning. We're going to spend 2 minutes on your right side and 2 minutes on your left. From there, we're going to go into our IT band next. So we'll take that lacrosse ball, and instead of placing it on the center of your leg, we're going to move to the outside, but again, we'll start right in the middle on the outside of your leg, working again from the top of your kneecap all the way to just below your hip. So laying down on your side, place that lacrosse ball in the center of your leg. We're going to come down to our elbow to support ourselves. And again, we're going to work ourselves all the way up and all the way back down on that lacrosse ball, scanning the entire surface area of your leg for any tight or tender spots. Once you've found those spots, hang out for 10 to 20 seconds until that pain decreases, and then go ahead and keep scanning that area around. Again, we're going to spend 2 minutes on one side and then transition over to 2 minutes on the other side. From there, we're going to go ahead and stand on up, and we're going to move into our glutes next. So we're going to pick one glute at a time. For this, we don't want to transition over that spine or your tailbone. So we're going to pick one side, place that lacrosse ball on that glute, come up against the wall. You're going to scoot your feet out just away from the wall a little bit. We're going to use our legs and our hips to increase that pressure on that lacrosse ball. So if you move your feet away from the wall, it's going to increase that pressure. If you move them closer to the wall, it's going to decrease that pressure. Again, with your hips and your legs, we're going to move our hips left to right, up and down, scanning the entire surface area of your glutes for those tight spots. Again, hang out for 10 to 20 seconds. Once you find that spot, let that pain dissipate, and then go ahead and move on to another area. Again, we'll spend 2 minutes on one side and switch on over to 2 minutes on the other side. Lastly, we're going to go into our hamstrings. So you're going to grab a bench, a chair, or just a hard surface to sit down on. From here, I want you to start with that lacrosse ball just behind your kneecap. So what you're going to do is we're going to place it here, and then I want you to think about extending that foot up as far as you can and slowly lowering it right back down. We're going to make 10 repetitions here, and then we're going to slowly move that lacrosse ball up your leg. So again, we're going to work the entire surface area of your hamstrings, doing 10 repetitions at a time until we've worked our way all the way up to where your hamstring meets your glute at the top of that joint. Extending and bringing back down.